your caps as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem by the Pittsburgh Marching Band.
There right now, we should be live. Check, Jason.
Check.
Let's check our mics and see how we're doing.
I see the green dance.
Yeah, the green lines don't really mean anything.
Oh.
We'll get the feedback from the people here in a second. Yeah, we've learned that the green lines don't mean all that much. And for all you doubters out there, we accidentally left one of the mics open for a couple seconds of the national anthem, and YouTube has sent me a nice friendly reminder that copyright music is not allowed.
That fast
That
already.
fast. It was like 15 seconds. So
we're breaking all kinds of rules.
Yeah, so we have to make sure that we're careful on that. So as we go.
Barney's kicking off.
So Brent, I heard the announcer say the Red Wolves won the toss, and looks like we must have deferred. The Eddies will be receiving.
Okay, so the Eddies are going to receive. That's means good. We'll get the ball to the start of the second half. Don't yell at Jason about the sunshine. Although most people thinks he can control it sunrise and sunset, he really can't. It's going to get worse here until it gets better.
Our trusted spotter told us J.J. Varney to kick off.
J.J. Varney to kick off. We've got Greg on spotting. He doesn't have a mic, but you'll hear him. Kick is received about the 10. That's going to be brought back. Got a hole. Runner's nice return up to right around the 34-yard line. So Eli Sonnenberg.
Caden DeHart on the carry, brought down by number 84, Brendan Kennedy.
Brendan Kennedy also on the tackle. So the Red Wolves come in 0-3, but it's a deceiving 0-3, Jason. These guys are played much better than expected last week, I think. And by expected, I mean you look at their scores, and people just expected Niles to come in and roll. And Papa's got a better team than that.
And even that, I mean, the game got inflated. The score got inflated later. It was a pretty good battle until they had a couple long breaks.
Eddie's going to hand off in the tee. This is in the middle of the line. He fights for 1.5 yards. Yeah, Jay, and I think that's the big key there with there was basically 2 minutes in the second half, which just kind of really took us down last week. You know, they scored. We took a long drive, and then they punched one in and got a long run, back-to-back almost plays, and it just kind of flipped the momentum of the game, and it was too much to come back from. But other than those, you know, it's probably more like 4 minutes on the clock. Other than those 4 minutes, it's a pretty even game.
Well, and I mean,
Second down and 8.
Second 8 here for the Eddies. They're going to pitch that one back. That ball is off the right side, and that's going to be met by the Red Wolves and held to another gain of about 2. Red Wolves, or the Eddies, running the same offense as the Red Wolves in the wing team.
Another carry, brought down by number 60.
Kyler Kruzica and Austin Ackerman on the tackle.
The one thing that you'll notice in watching the film when you could see it is that Edwardsburg is very, very, very disciplined in their fakes, which makes it a little harder to watch who's got the ball.
They do, and it's been a recurring theme over the years that they carry out their fakes, and so they all run like they have the ball whenever they run, and it really is hard. You think it's hard for us. Try being a middle linebacker against that. Eddies to the line. That's going to be inside. There's the trap play. They run it better than anybody else in the state, and that's good for about 6. And Eddie's more than likely, Jay, they'll probably go for this. Edwardsburg tends to go for it.
Number 7, Ben Miller.
Coming back from my days of coaching and then watching, I've seen Edwardsburg punt like 3 times.
Yeah, they definitely are precluded to go for things like this.
Especially
the funniest part is when they do punt the ball, they usually have a punter who can kick it about 60 yards.
But when they run it on 4th down, it's usually when they pop one for 60 yards.
Right,
So.
And that's what we've got right here is an opportunity for the Red Wolves to stand up. First drive of the game, Eddies. Ryan Savoy is your quarterback. He's under center. That's going to be a pitch back, and he is going to be met almost immediately. And boy, it's going to depend on the spot. Looks like the referee is going to give it to him.
Turnover on downs.
Oh, they did give it to the Red
Great
Wolves.
stand by the Red Wolves. Carter Buell comes up with a big first hit, stalled it.
And that'll
cleaned it up.
That'll bring out Wolfie for the first time tonight.
Great defensive stand.
Got a low viewership tonight, Jason. It's Thursday night. I think we're catching people off guard.
Yeah, a lot of people probably don't.
Do we have only 2?
38.
It's only C2 on there.
No,
Okay.
there's two likes.
Woo! All right,
36 indifferent.
Okay.
So the Red Wolves going to bring us up. Ryan Lazinski's under center. That's going to be a handoff. Ben Miller off the right side for maybe a half a yard. So you're going to get Lazinski with Sonnenberg, Buell, and Miller in the backfield.
7, Brady Engelhardt.
Ben Newell's your tight end, along with Kennedy.
They're kidding. Again, viewers, I do apologize. I can't see my screen, so I'm pointing in the general direction.
Yeah, we're getting it close. There's a handoff inside. So Sonnenberg with the handoff. He's good for about 2. That's going to bring up 3rd and long for the Red Wolves.
Brought down by Luke Harmon.
So 3rd and call at 7. Their scoreboard's not keeping up with the play very well, but 3rd and 7, maybe 3rd and 8. Lazinski going to hand this one off. That's Miller. Miller's going to go off the right side. Miller's going to pick up 3. That's going to be 4th down. Looks like Papa's going to go as well. And I think, Jason, this is what the game's going to look like. Inside, and the home run hitters are going to probably decide this game. Whoever can hit the big one the most.
Well, I mean, that's what we saw in Niles, right? When they were running their vanilla plays up the middle, the Red Wolves were all over it. It was the long hitters or the misdirections that killed us.
Well, and it'll be interesting to see if Red Wolves try to go back to their personality here. It looks like not. They're going to spread some receivers out. Lazinski's going to probably look to throw here. Oh, he's going to pitch the ball. That's Miller. Miller's got the corner. Miller's got a first down and more. Ben Miller with a nice run off the left side. So the Red Wolves do a little trickeration, line up in the spread, and they pitch the ball to Benny Miller, and around the left end he goes for a Red Wolves first down.
Like you said, first time we brought into the spread, they were looking for the pass because that's what they saw last week. And
so coming into this game, Ben Miller was about 350 yards from the school record.
350 yards?
Just
under 350 for the school record. I mean, there's an inside, Eli Sonnenberg. He's going to go 5. That's a good carry for Eli.
Sonnenberg on the carry.
He's going to bring up a 2nd and 5. get some love in the line. Who's out there on our line, Greg? Osterman Ackerman, Tyler Kruzinga,
Dalton
Nike, Corbin Hayes. So there you go. That should get our all-starters in. This handoff is going to be Lazinski's keeping off the left end. Lazinski with a nice cut, and that's going to be good for our Red Wolves. First down. Ryan Lazinski off the left side. Red Wolves are in business. First down and goal to go. Now that looks like 8 maybe. They haven't got it on the scoreboard yet, but or are they? I can't tell.
Quick snap.
Miller off the right side this time.
Looks like about 3.
Miller on the carry, brought down by number 7, Orway.
See what Coach Stry can dial up here. Going to be second and long for the Wolves. Looks like about 8 yards, 9 yards. It's going to be a handoff. Miller's got some friends. Miller to the corner. Miller dives for the pylon.
Just short.
They're going to say he's just short. He stepped out about the 2-yard line. Looked like he had a chance, but it wasn't a first and goal last time, but it certainly is now.
Miller on the carry. Pushed out by number 3, Caden DeHart.
Our affiliate in Tampa has just joined us. Nice to see that the affiliates are still picking up our signal. You know, that's an optional, it turns out. Affiliates can just decide not to air a show.
Well, it was
Red
close.
Wolves, first and goal.
It was a battle to get in here.
Handoff, Miller off the right side. Ben Miller, and
Touchdown.
Red Wolves touchdown.
Miller on the carry. Touchdown.
Okay. I'm actually covering so I can see that.
Ben Miller goes off the right side for the 2-yard touchdown, and the Red Wolves jump out in front, 6-0. J.J. Varney out to kick the extra point, try to make it 7.
Good snap, good hold, good.
There's a good kick, and
Nope.
the kick is no
Wide
good.
right.
Wide to the right. So Papa, with 5:39 to go here in the first quarter, brings out the Thunder and takes it down the field. Scores 6-0 Papa. Looks like we've got Varney kicking again. Connor's in the house, Connor Reeves. No, Darren, TV timeouts are for the big leagues.
We don't have the right official on the sideline with the red hat on to know.
Yeah, those are
TV
for the
timeout.
sissies who go out and get ad deals and get revenue from their broadcasts.
We couldn't even get in the stadium.
We're the real men who have to fight the gate guy to get in the stadium. No, there's a squib kick. It's going to be fall down. Oh, did they get it? Looked like it loosened up there for a second.
But I think Edwardsburg got on it.
So Eddie's going to get good field position out of that.
By number 13, Jackson Reinhardt.
Little razzle dazzle there with bringing in a different kicker, thinking he was going to boot it deep.
Yeah, you might as well try, I guess. Why not? On the road, tough environment to play. I think there's a football game between us and the Sun. I'm not really sure.
Well, maybe they're not.
Nicest weather we've ever had here.
You know, each team did lose a practice day with this Thursday wrinkle.
It's going to be a handoff.
Oh.
And that's going to be a big play by the Red Wolves. Austin Ackerman's going to get a howl out of that.
Wow.
You know, Jason, this is the only field, I think, in the state of Michigan where the home field, the home crowd has to look into the sun.
Actually, Greg, we talked about that. There's a couple other ones.
Sturgis is. Yeah, yes, you're
one
right.
even built a new stadium
No, that's not
into
even
the sun.
That's just crazy.
In the 90s, White Bitch built a new stadium and put the home team into the sun.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, I get the idea that you're closer to the school and your amenities can be closer to everything, but, man, this is a tough view. I honestly forgot Sturgis had a football team.
So did they.
Hang on. There's the... Oh, breaks a tackle and he's gone. That's what poor tackling does in the wing tee right there. They had him wrapped up in the middle and somebody let him go. And off the way, Ben Miller catches him from behind.
Miller, that's an Everett first down.
But the Eddie's able to rip off a nice long gain.
Looked like they had him stopped.
They did. They had him wrapped up, and then they just either let him go because they didn't think he had the ball, or he kept fighting, and they just didn't drag him down.
Unfortunately, I think too many kids watch big TV hits and forget the basics of just wrapping up.
Well, these runners from Edwardsburg, you got to not only wrap them, you got to twist and take them down because they'll keep their legs moving.
They run just the same way they do their fakes. It never stops.
Snap. That's inside. Good play by the Red Wolves. Carter Buell on the tackle.
Bulldog now.
Ryan Hayes on the carry, brought down by number 26, Bradley Sycamore.
40-second clock.
So Ryland Savoy is their quarterback.
25 timeouts and change of possession.
Oh, okay.
40 regular.
I was like, that seemed long.
Eddie's walk slowly to the line. 3:47 to go here in the first.
Well, I don't think they want to give the ball back to the Red Wolves after that last offensive drive.
That's seems like an early start. It's off the right side following that early start.
I got to be honest with you. I've watched both teams where their backfield is not set and they're snapping the ball.
Following on the carry, brought down by number 55, Austin Ackerman. Brings up 3rd and 6.
New quarterback.
No, same one. So 3rd and 6 here for the Eddies. From the tee. That's a pitch back. That's going to be a good. Yeah, looks like maybe a little yard short. Looked like he was going to pick his way through there, but the safeties came up, were able to meet him. Newell and Buell both got in on there.
4th and about a yard.
So that's going to bring up another 4th down for the Eddies.
4th and short.
The scoreboard camera, we can try, but if we make no guarantees.
That's not just me, right?
That's all we're getting. Connor's used up your replay challenge for the day.
Well.
Snap. Pitch back. And that's going to be good for Eddie's first down.
Jackson Reinhardt on the carry, brought down by number 10, Ben Mueller. That's an Edwardsburg first down.
So, Ben Newell on the stop. Eddie's 1st and 10. They can also get a first down just inside the 3-yard line. Oh, they did drop it. So first, it's right on the 10-yard line. 1st and goal. Savoy.
Right guard jump. Pass.
They're going to throw it. Got a guy open. That's a touchdown. I don't see see any flag. That right guard is left early 3 times. Eddie's going to score a touchdown on the pass. Yeah, I think they're. That's the 3rd time I've seen them jump, and they're getting worse every time. Not a great snap, but that looked good, and it is. So Eddie's going to rumble back and take a 7-6 lead over the Red Wolves.
The extra point is good. 1:18 left in the first quarter.
That's going to bring us to a TV timeout. Miller and Sonnenberg back deep, along with J.J. Varney.
Sonnenberg, Varney, and Miller set to receive.
Somebody who's good at kicking off for Edwardsburg. #14 is Logan Kovac. Kick is away, line drive. That's going to be Sonnenberg fielding, dropping, fielding. Eli's going to look for some room, and he's got some room. Nice cut. Nice return for Eli Sonnenberg. 26 yards on the return, up to the 35-yard line. And the heavens have opened up on the sunlight. We have probably 20 minutes worth of sunshine to deal with. Minute 11, it'll get a little better as we move down to the other end of the field, but maybe not if the Red Wolves use that minute 11 to move the ball into that area. Lazinski's going to pitch that one back. Buell's got the ball off the left side. He's going to fight hard with the ball forward for about 8. Nice run by Carter Buell.
Well, just like we talked about, he kept his legs pumping.
Buell on the carry, brought down by
Second efforts got those yards.
Second and short for the Wolves in the tee. Buell, Sonnenberg, and this is, that might have been Miller, I think.
The nice first down.
Yep, first down, Red Wolves. Ben Miller on the carry.
In Kentucky last week, Darren and Dennis both got the game.
I saw Darren. I didn't see Dennis in there, but
So just so you guys know, because I know he's listening intently, we've got Darren on the broadcast right now, watching the game.
well,
I got to see a little bit of the very end of that game, that Kentucky game. We'll comment in a second.
Buell on the carry, brought down by number 35.
And
Ian Hansen.
so back, that's going to bring us to the end of the quarter. So now we got time to tell the Kentucky story.
And that's the end of the first quarter.
I've lost some weight, but I could have ran through the holes Darren opened up for the two runs that he was in there. So, he got a couple of holes that just blew, got in for 2 or 3, 2 minutes probably, had 2 pancakes. That's a pretty good day for the Pawpaw alum. I didn't see Dennis. I know Dennis plays on special teams, and the cameramen, they always show the kickers. Never figure that out. They show the kickers.
Dennis told Tammy the fourth
great to see some of our local talent getting some some pub at the higher level.
Well, it's not just them either. The Hindenau brothers are doing pretty well up at Michigan Tech. Tech's 3-0 or 4-0 on the year, and both of them are playing pretty prominent roles in that. So good to see a lot of the alumni doing well. And we're hoping Carson catches on pretty soon. He'll be back in the league soon. Blazinski brings it to the line. Going to be a handoff to Ben Miller. Ben's going to look. Ben finds all. Ben Miller's got the corner. Ben Miller down the sideline. Ben is gone for the Red Wolves. Touchdown.
For a pop-off touchdown.
Buell got a great block on the corner.
Carter Buell with the block in the corner to spring him, but that was jets from Ben Miller. Once he hit that hole, there was another gear available, and Ben shifted into it.
Well,
round the corner he went.
He had student body route out in front of him. He had
once he got to the corner, I think that safety really thought he had a good angle on him, and Ben just outran him to the pylon. So again, Jace, we're talking about it. 1 home run for each team now. Wolves will go for 2.
Must be something about going south.
Pitch.
Sonnenberg.
That's Sonnenberg.
Got it.
And it's good for the 2-point conversion.
Way to reach out by that young man. He was short, and he did reach across the line.
I think Wolfie comes out for that. So Wolves go up 14-7 over the Eddies. And Jason, there's what we're talking about. That's what we're looking for, that big drive that brings us right back in. Big home run hit by Ben Miller. Haven't seen those yet this year.
No.
At least not for a touchdown.
Well, with what he's got now, he should be under 300 yards for the record. If he was just under 350, that was a 48-yard run right there.
Well,
I bet you he's.
I'm not gonna say anything, but with this sunlight, he might already have the record. We just didn't see it.
They might have played a whole half before we could see.
Well, the lights have come on here.
The good news is on the screen that you're showing, it looks a lot better than the screen I'm seeing. So
yeah.
Hopefully our viewers can see the game.
Right now there's one giant light hex right in the middle of the screen.
I cannot see my screen.
Well, there's nothing you can do. That's a camera effect. Kick is taken. Nice hole. Oh, there was a good hit. Somebody stuck an arm out there and got a good shot in.
Saw a clothesline.
77 for the Red Wolves. Thomas Spangler with a nice left wing to just smack him.
That's what you call rough yards.
I'll tell you, that runner felt it. I could feel it. I'm a long ways away. So the Eddies back at it.
Seven around the left side.
That's Ben Newell on the tackle off the left edge. It's going to be a gain of about 5.
Number 2, Jordan.
So Sycamore assisting on that tackle. Eddies come to the line. 2nd and about 5. Hand off. That's going to be close. They're going to say he's just a bit short.
Looks like he.
No, move the chains.
It looked like the spot was right on there.
I thought it was good enough when he put it down, but that other side judge wasn't going for it. Snap, pitch back. Red Wolves all over it. That's going to be a loss.
Nope, they gave him half a
I'm
yard.
still calling it a loss.
Hayden had a carry brought down by number 3, Buell.
You got to be an optimist to call that a gain. If anything, that's a rounding error. So that's going to bring up second and long. You know, this is the wing T, Jason. Keep them behind that 4 yards per down pace, and you're in good shape, or better shape. But you got to keep the big hits out.
So the one thing about Edwardsburg, though, is
that's an inside handoff. He's going to be met at the second level and kept.
As I was stating, Edwardsburg learned how to throw.
Yeah.
So if we get them too deep, there's always a chance for that tight end dump over the top, or for them to pull up.
Yeah, but out of the tee, one of the things is you can have great athletes and you can have great routes, but you don't have a plethora of options.
Right.
There's only 2 or 3 eligible receiving routes to be run out of that offensive set. So we've got third and a long 5. We're going to call. I think that's generous from the scoreboard. We'll say 3rd and 6. And that's going to get a timeout. Timeout is for Edwardsburg.
Timeout.
So 8:50 to go here in the second quarter up until halftime. Go ahead and scan the QR code on your screen to apply to be a bus driver in our wonderful district. And back at it we go. I'll promise to try to get some more updated commercial graphics as we go on here as the season moves on. But I've been spending a lot of time on the golf course, Jason, watching the women's golf team play this year.
And thanks to you, I've been watching them too.
Yeah, I think I've shared the love, and that's going to be a long row, and it's touchdown-saving tackle. That's Eli Sonnenberg saving a score for the Red Wolves.
They faked the toss, and then they ran a counter back the other way, and they were wide open.
And that right there, you talk about touchdowns, but you got to also talk about plays where somebody reaches over the fence and brings one back, and that's exactly what Eli did right there. Our mixed metaphors are on fire tonight.
Yeah.
So 1st and 10 for the Eddies. That's going to be handoff right here up the middle. And that's going to be another good carry. That's going to be close to another first down. I think he's going to get it. That spot's just short. But it's going to bring up a 2nd and 1. That's going to open up their playbook if they do have a pass, Jason. This is where you see it. I'm going to hand that one off. It's going to be good for an Edwardsburg first down.
Buell and Cruisinga, Gunner Gale.
So Tyler Cruisinga, Carter Buell, and Gunner Gale.
Edwardsburg, first down.
Is it me or is that kind of loud? Is that kind of loud? Are we sitting on the speaker? I got earphones on and it sounds loud.
It's probably right on top of this corner of the press box.
Yeah. Edwardsburg's going to hand that one. There's a
flag on
hold.
Edwardsburg.
Yeah, we're going to get a hold. Or maybe they caught him leaving early.
That came back this way, so it could be a false start or illegal procedure.
Well, they didn't blow the whistles, what made me think it's probably a hold.
Let's see what they mark off here.
Illegal procedure, they would have stopped the play.
Yep.
They're waiting to see what Coach Stry wants to do.
They're walking it off.
Now they're going to say illegal procedure, but they should have blown that dead if that's the
Yeah,
case.
I think they missed the whistle. I saw the flag go back towards the line, which usually indicates someone was either encroaching or moving. Which, as our spotter noticed early, we had a right guard moving a little bit early before.
Well, they may have caught him there, but they also should have blown that dead.
Yes. And now they're going to talk about it.
Well,
Well, I think they marked it off from where the ball was catching, not the line of scrimmage.
From the spot, right.
Because they had it marked off as a 4-yard penalty.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
All right, so they got everything back where everybody wants it. Now side judge is happy, back judge seems happy. Snap. That's going to be
Oh, nice job.
good way to stay home, Eli Sonnenberg.
Number 9, Justin Gregory on the carry, brought down by 0.
You know, and it's that's one of the things you brought up, him staying home to make that play. And this offense makes you stay that disciplined. Although you want to fly around and smack heads, you got to stay home.
Yeah, and that's what, you get somebody who's overzealous, that's the guy you're running at,
Well, they lull you into thinking you got the big play, and that's when you get trapped.
Second long. Eddie's under center. That's going to be a pass. He's going to throw it. An incomplete pass. He threw it low and behind him. He had a man.
He was wide open. Yeah, he had a catch and room to go.
Incomplete.
Yeah, in fact, Jason, I think I already left for Coldwater in the morning. We got to be down there at early to tee off. I think they tee off at 9. Well, the range time's at 8:30, so I know we got to be down there by 8:30.
Well, that's what happens when you have Friday night football on a school night. I'm going to go to bed late tonight.
So, boys, under center. He's going to he's going to throw again. 2 in a row for the Eddies, and Ben Miller's not going to have anything. Ben Newell's going to join the party, followed by basically the rest of them. Little boo birds going on down here. Edwardsburg is not happy with the throwing of the football.
Whoa.
They just gave him 5 yards back.
Yeah, he was still trying to scramble. That was a generous spot.
Very generous
and
spot.
A very rare punt.
But I will say that it is rare to see both passing attempts in a decade within the last 2 plays. Eli back to receive it. Uh-oh. Oh, how did he get that off? Eli with the fair catch at this 17, 18-yard line.
Man, I'm not sure how he didn't get a paw.
I don't
he was
know.
Standing right there.
They were right there.
Well, they didn't come across.
So it's starting to get a little more watchable here now that sun has creeped down. I can actually see. I apologize because I've been calling a soccer game for the last 45 minutes, and it looks like this is a football game.
Well, that was the only field we could see. Yeah, I know. Luther and I are having technical difficulties because we can't see anything on our screen.
All right, so there's Lazinski's going to hand that to Eli up the middle, and Eli is going to be ahead for 5. So that'll bring up 2nd and 5 for the Wolves. Nice run out of Eli Sonnenberg. I can see at least I can see the field now.
Oh, that picture looks a lot better. Oh, no.
Well, the sun's, but we can see it. Lazinski's under center. Miller off the right side.
Close to a first.
I got my Ben's crossed on that one.
If you just say Ben, you're 2/3 right.
That's where I need to go. Let everybody else guess.
Carry brought down by number 41, Cody Height.
That's when they're going to start handing it off.
Eli. Yeah.
Well, I guess I just ended our streak of perfect broadcast at 0.
I'll have to update the whiteboard.
Yeah, we'll
0
put that
days
on.
since our last.
Perfect
error.
broadcast. There's a good run off the left side. That's going to be Buell, Carter Buell ahead for Red Wolves. First down.
Buell on the carry, brought down by number 41.
So 1st and 10. And this is a Jason. I'm going to give you an early Christmas present wish here. Let's take this 342, march it all the way down, stick one in right as time expires.
And then get the ball back in the second
That's
half.
right. Be a handoff. Miller off the right. Miller's going to go ahead. Ben Miller. That run is good for 6 or 7 yards.
Maybe a little more.
You're welcome out there in TV land for that reference. Got to appeal to our younger audience as much as we can, even if it means getting the few teachers alienated.
I got you.
Lazinski's under center. There's a pitch back. Buell's got the ball. Buell's got a first down. Buell still running. First down, Red Wolves.
Good hard run by Buell.
Buell on the carry, brought down by number 3, Caden DeHart.
.249 to go, right on schedule. Lazinski calmly comes to the line, 235. It's going to be a handoff to Miller.
About 5 more, close to it.
Lazinski tried the old Detroit Lions quarterback fall down fake.
I'm pretty sure the turf monster got him on that one.
That big E out there.
It's booby trapped, we know.
That's going to be 5-yard gain, 210. Lazinski's going to bring him to the line. And we're going to get some movement there. Timeout Edwardsburg.
Timeout. Eddie's
saw something they didn't like there.
This time we found a Dodge Ram key fob on the north side of the bleachers here.
Someone wants a new pickup truck. Time to come up to the press box.
They're giving away a free truck at halftime here at Edwardsburg.
Do you have your keys?
I do.
Okay.
You can hurry up and get. First thing I checked. You can hurry up and get down here with a keychain that does not have a Dodge Ram key fob on it.
I've got one that doesn't have a Dodge Ram key fob on it.
Me too. I could describe a Dodge Ram key fob.
It's black. It's got white lettering on it.
I was gonna say, I would not know how they would describe my keys because they are the most generic thing in the world.
Well, I drive a Ford. No one likes Ford, so they'll just leave mine. They'll leave mine laying on the ground.
Right next to the Ford.
Yeah.
Mine runs just fine, thank you very much.
And tonight's broadcast is sponsored by Ford Trucks.
Runs just fine because he doesn't got Chevy.
90% of the Tesla trucks, the Cyber trucks.
All right, so the Red Wolves coming out of that timeout, 1:59. Functioning as a de facto 2-minute warning. That's going to be Miller off the right side. Miller's going to make a nice cutback. Miller's going to get a first down. Nice run by Ben Miller.
Reed and I were talking, I'm like, if someone gave me one, I would take it and sell it. I wouldn't even drive it.
Absolutely.
It is the dumbest looking thing I've ever seen.
I saw a blue one the other day.
Like shiny blue, like mirror blue, or no? Really?
No, they've started to colorize them.
You know what those things are?
Minecraft?
Oh, there's a Buell off the left side. Buell's going to go for about 6-7, and I'm not doing it again, so you're all right.
Derby cars and half of them would be like just caught like that.
1:30 to go in the half.
52, Luke Harmon.
Now we're getting to the point, Jason, where we got to think about getting some first downs or stopping the clock. We got our
Yeah, we got all
timeouts
3
left,
timeouts.
So, but we're getting into that zone where got to start to manage it a little bit. Lazinski's going to he lose the ball on the way back?
I think that might be at Eddie's ball.
I think we got it.
No signal yet. They're going to say Edwardsburg football.
Coming by Edwardsburg Eddie's.
I think Lazinski was going back to throw, and he had to hit ball, wasn't secure, and they smacked it out of there. So that's going to be a turnover. Edwardsburg's going to take over the ball.
Well, we'll see how the Red Wolves respond here. They need a 3 and out and get into halftime and get the ball.
Well, we've got some video issues again, Jason, and this time there is no rescue because we're already streaming on the most reliable device we have. So,
I was going to say, there's a beautiful picture on our.
Yeah, so hopefully not everybody's experiencing that, but I'm seeing some people complain. We'll try to shut it down at halftime and we'll come back on, see if that helps. Ben Newell on the tackle there.
Eddie's on the carry, brought down by number 10, Newell.
Eddie's in the hurry-up offense.
Going to hand that off to this side.
It's going to move the chains.
Yep, that'll be a stop the clock on the first down.
Number 84, Kennedy. That's an Edwardsburg first down.
So Eddies need about 25 yards. They do have a kicker who can boot the ball.
Pass.
They're going to try to let one go deep. He's open. He's out of bounds, and a nice defensive play out there, too.
Number 23.
Benny Flanders was out there.
Like you said, Brent, not a whole lot of options. The only receiver was double covered.
Yeah, it's and you know, now you know they got to throw the ball because they need 25 to 30 yards. And while they can hit that when you're not expecting it, it's hard to do that.
Pitch.
That's going to
Wrap
take us.
up.
That probably will take us to halftime.
Running yard on the carry, brought down by number 7.
Unless the Eddies have a play that they want to try, a trick play to try to razzle-dazzle, and that's probably going to take
clock's
us.
still rolling. That's probably going to take us into that.
Take us in. They're going to try to run a play.
Hurry up one more. Watch that big hitter. This is where trouble happens.
Well, let's see an interception return here. They ran trap.
And that will
take us to halftime. Okay, folks, we're going to shut the stream down, and we're going to come back on the other side of halftime. So I'm going to leave everything running with the buffering through halftime, just so that people that come on will know that we're on the air. But with about 2 minutes to go in halftime, we're going to turn around and we're going to try to restart the stream and see if it helps. If you would, in the comments, kind of keep us updated if you are seeing. Okay, the stream's buffering bad. All right, we'll shut it down at halftime and try to restart it, but I can't guarantee we'll get it.